guys. What's in my bag 2020? I'm starting off the year with getting this video out here because I thought it'd be interesting to share my new camera gear. Recently made the switch to Sony from Nikon, and a video should be out for that soon after here on why I did that. But for now, we're gonna go through my bag. So this is the Low Pro Trekker 450 AW2. So this is the newest one. I have a tripod, but it's not currently with me. So this little guy is like for vlogging and whatnot. So that just kind of lives on the side. So Joby, pretty easy GorillaPod thingy. So we'll put that aside. This bag is pretty awesome. So it's has side handle. It's approved for carry-on on airlines, and it's comfortable, pretty simple. The back even kind of pops off, so you can make it even more minimized. And so we'll start with the front pocket. So the front pocket, there's like a little tripod mount, so you connect it and so you can put a bigger tripod out. And got a USB-C card reader, solid state drive, G technology. I have to use these because they're so much faster than the other types. Don't store as much, but still useful. Roman Law stickers. So if you ever see me, get a sticker. And then another layer down. More compartments for, this one's a padded compartment. Not really use that. But then we got the little iPad slot. So either I will be using iPad Pro or a iPad Mini for using the drone. So iPad Pro is cool because it's a little bit bigger, but the Mini I actually have a mount for. So I go between the two because the Mini is also my GPS in the truck. So I use that as like an in-dash GPS thing. MacBook. So I use MacBook on the road, but I use a PC at home because they are significantly faster without spending a crazy ton of money. So yeah, and then also that's would normally be in here would be a case with the cables and like power adapter for the computer. And then like this has some outer hooks and stuff that you can strap down jackets or whatever, other tripods. And then we got the big case. Alright, so this is the second biggest case or backpack they make in this series. And so the other one's, I think, significantly bigger. Gotta check that out. Low Pro is always good to me, so love running their bags. And in here, so this is the front section here. I keep a body cap and lens cap just in case. An extra pair. 9-volt battery. I can't remember what this goes to, but it goes to something. Extra camera batteries, and these are monitor batteries. So I have 2 monitor batteries, 3 camera batteries at all times. One of the camera batteries is charging right now. And then we got, this is 82 millimeter Polar Pro, Peter McKinnon edition, variable ND. So this is awesome for video. I usually run this on the 1635 if I'm like recording myself, and pretty much any daytime use for the lenses. So the reason, we'll get into this a little bit more, but 82 millimeter fits two lenses that I have, so that's why this is awesome. It fits a wide variety of lenses, and I have to double check, but once I get a 7200 it might fit that as well, so that's always a bonus. And so we got some cables, battery chargers, so USB battery chargers. You can pretty much plug these into most things. When I'm in the truck, I have my Renogy Lycan power station, so you can just plug these in right to the USB. So you don't need to bring a wall charger kind of thing. And then USB-C cable. It's extra propellers. So for the drone, Mavic 2 Pro, these are just in case, you never know. And then I actually need this cable, so I'm gonna leave it out. Recent update on my camera, so I'll put that in there. Put this all back. And so, the main compartment. This is awesome. So in the bottom of the camera bag, they have like a little, what do you call it? It's just like accessories bag. So in here we have 2 rolls of film. I don't keep these, there's no particular brand that I keep, but these are just Kodak Color Pro or Color Plus 200 ISO. Sometimes I bring the film camera, sometimes I don't. And then I have the Lume Cube mounts for the Mavic 2 Pro. So with these I can mount external lights onto the drone. I haven't used these very much with the Mavic 2 Pro, but I will this year for sure. And then we have drone battery charger. This one is the one that goes on the road, and then at home here in the office we have one that charges multiple batteries at once, which is super useful, charging things really quickly. And then again with the Polar Pro series, these are the drone filters, circular polarizer and ND filters. So these work awesome and help a lot with shooting lakes or water, and even through circularized polarization helps with glass and whatnot. So if you don't know about that, I would highly recommend checking it out or getting more information on that. So that's really useful when shooting cars. And then we have like a little, it's like a little like filter taker offer. Drone, Polar Pro drone gimbal stabilizer, like lock it in. And then that's all in there. How did I have this? Look at that. All right, and then we have the Field World monitor. So this is the F6 Plus. It let's turn it on. So this one is pretty cool because I had the cheaper one, and there's no signal, but this one's touchscreen. You can also import LUTs and whatnot. You can also run bigger batteries that like longer times, run times and whatnot, but I just use the smaller ones for now just to keep it a little bit lighter. Especially if you're doing, this is on the camera, plus the camera and plus a mic. So with the camera, I run this mount for now. It just attaches on the side and also has like a little mic adapter, so you can run your mic and everything off one mount. But I will be getting the Polar Pro quick release mount instead. It seems to be a lot more useful. And then let's see here. Let's continue with video stuff. So for video, audio, the Rode, oh, dog hair. The Rode Pro mic, I think it's called, but it's not the super nice one, but the one in between works really well. But I always forget to turn it off. Luckily it's off right now, but I always forget to turn this one off. So, and then HDMI cable for the camera to monitor, and then this is the DJI Osmo Action, and we have extra batteries and the same. This is USB chargeable. This thing's pretty cool. It's super stable, not as wide as a GoPro, but it's done great for me. I don't really need to upgrade this because I don't really use this a lot, but the Hero 8 does look rad, but it's good enough, so that's gonna stay. And let's see how. So go back. So you remember those Lume Cube mounts? These are the lights. I don't know if they're charged, but they're pretty bright. I don't even know if you can really see that, but they work. This one's probably not charged, but these are awesome. You can use these for other things too. I'm pretty sure they're waterproof, so you can put them in water and light things up, or put them on drones and light things up, and yeah, they're pretty cool. They get super bright, but need to use these more in the new year, so work on that. Drone batteries. These are just DJI Map 2 drone batteries. So I carry these two plus the one on the camera, so I have three. And then this is the Mavic 2 Pro remote cable, always attached because I never use my phone. I always use an iPad, so I never open it up, so it's always wired in and ready to rock and roll. I did upgrade the thumb sticks to the Polar Pro ones. They're really grippy and they're higher, so they feel better. It feels like a really nice gaming pad, whatever they're called. So yeah, easy. Everything's vertical in the layout. So with the drone, it has like a little divider, and it has a little, like, kind of hammock for the top of the drone, and you can put you put this underneath or vice versa or whatever. But this is the Mavic 2 Pro. This is used a lot. This is like an awesome way, really dirty, but an awesome way to get different videos and photo perspectives. It's really dirty from the last shoot. Wow, probably should clean this stuff. But yeah, this thing's awesome, takes great photos. This is not the zoom version, so this is the one with the Hasselblad like lens, and it works really well, really good in low light. So it's a 2.8 equivalent. So or equivalent, 28 millimeter equivalent, 2.8 f-stop. And then, all right, so then the camera. So I am using the Sony a7R IV with for now, a cheap L bracket. So this one's made by Stable. It's just something I found on Amazon. I got this like soon after they were put out. So I'm waiting for the Really Right Stuff bracket to come out. Last time I checked, it wasn't, I think it was on pre-order or something like that. So I haven't been able to order that just yet, but this has been working really well. It's a little gets a little loose and whatnot, but I mean, for what it is, for the price too, I think it was like $100, so it's really good. It gives me like an extra grip on the pinky, so yeah, awesome little L bracket. Great for vertical tripod mount. If you don't know what an L bracket is, it's cool. It's a cool thing to try. And then I have the Peak Designs mounts, and so in the little pocket here, I have a Peak Designs just camera strap. Works really well. I like how I don't normally run a camera strap, so I like how you can disconnect it super easily, because sometimes you definitely need a camera strap. So and then on the camera we have the 24-70 Sony 2.8 G Master lens. You'll notice that I actually have all G Master lens because they were highly recommended. They are more expensive, but they are superior. I mean, like they're really, really sharp and really amazing. So yeah, 24-70. This is like the all-around lens. It does everything that you would ever need it to do. So if you're going to buy a body and a lens, this is it right here, 24-70. All right, and then so like I said, G Master. This is a 24 1.4. I need at least one lens in my kit to be a 1.4. Basically, I like the depth of field of a 1.4, so I need something. Normally, I would run a 35 millimeter, but I wanted a G Master lens, and this lens was highly recommended by multiple people. So I said, okay, let's do it. So normally a lot wider than what I would normally use, but this lens is crazy buttery, amazing sharp lens. And then we have the 16-35 G Master lens. This one is another workhorse. I mean, they're all workhorses, but this one is pretty rad. It's just wide enough. It doesn't give like terribly wide distortion, and the vignetting isn't terrible either. So all around great lens. And this is what I use for vlogging or action-y kind of like shots or landscapes and whatnot. And this lens is the one that I put the Peter McKinnon variable ND on too, but it also fits on the 24-70, so it doubles up as a great ND filter for both lenses. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit on the 24 1.4, but this I don't really need. I wouldn't need that filter for. So yeah, and that's it. Simple. Normally I would have the Manfrotto tripod. It's in the truck, but it's nothing special. It's just a carbon fiber tripod. Really great, but not my everyday use. This pretty much goes with me every time if I go anywhere. So that covers it. That's it. I appreciate you taking the time to check it out. 2020 is going to be crazy. I can already tell that it's starting to ramp up. So I'm excited to do the new year with the new camera system. So far it's been really awesome. Definitely need to make a video on why I switched, because it was a pretty big leap from Nikon that I've been using for years and years and years to a mirrorless system that I thought had a lot of flaws. I haven't really ran into a lot of them. The only one that I could really speak on right now is that the menu system in a Sony is crazy, but still getting used to it. Couple more months, and I'll be at 100%. I would assume. But yeah, thanks for checking it out. See you in the next one.